Alright, my friends, welcome back to Baddy Smash Season 5. I'm AJS0. I am here with a friend of the program, Mr. T2 Slade, who, hopefully everyone can hear everything if I get a quick confirm in Twitch chat. But Slade, say hello. Welcome back.
Hello, it's good to be back. Oh, are we doing a leg check here?
Oh, no, I think we're just, you know, Steve happens.
Okay, so I have not seen enough Steve. I forgot that every match starts with just mining.
Yeah, there's gonna
and
be
I mistaken it for a leg check.
Yeah, we're in the wacky, wild world of Ooga Booga, who is, you know, he made a fool out of me already, and now he's gonna see if he can, hey, real quick, everyone, make sure you vote real fast per Zedekias co-commissioner's orders. But yeah, Ooga Booga, oh, I thought he was gonna die there, and that actually almost hit. But that is going to hit. Ooga, he gets a lot of people with that up smash into the minecart, and that's first stock to the underdog here.
This is still a character that I think I either love, Steve, either love or absolutely hate. I have not decided yet.
Well, KK currently, I think, is being, you know, he started playing League of Legends earlier this year. He is starting to understand what tilt is, and I think that this matchup is going to help accelerate his learning curve.
Yeah, if there's any character that's good at that, it's definitely going to be Mr. Enderman.
Yeah, I don't know. We're very fortunate, I guess, to have two of them that are going to be in the top 8 potentially, because everyone's going to have to learn this character somehow. But KK is really struggling a lot more than I thought he was. There you go. You just got to cast the Cursed Man. You'll just turn around like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's quite common knowledge that KK usually struggles with the zoning matchups. But 2 quick punches bring him back into this pretty well. I mean, 120 is not terrible on DK, really.
Yeah, this is KK we're talking about, and just like that, he has a tendency to grab momentum by the balls and rip those balls off.
Sure does. He's figured out his strategy, and that strategy is the charge punch.
There's some danger here. Ooh, that punch wanted to hit.
Going for the 100% accuracy, almost made it, KK. You almost made it.
Yeah, now he's...
Yeah, but I can't believe how fast this game is switched. I literally just looked at the percentages. KK was on a whole stock. And you know, he's heading tied up.
Well, that's why the man is the 2-time champ. It's because even when it's not going well, he managed to make something out of it. Now, Ooga Booga, I mean, there's a lot of kill confirms. KK knows here. He's going to be really disciplined with the shield. And I think this might be it. Steve, I don't think he's going to be heavy enough to survive that. No. After we spend the first half of Game 1 talking about how fucked KK looks, KK here to take the 1-0 lead in the series and get one step closer to making it back to the top 8 to continue defending his title.
Yeah, what a game. I mean, if anyone in this league can keep their cool while being a decent stock or more down, it's definitely KK. I mean, you can never count this kid out.
Yeah, no matter how much he'll try to convince you otherwise, it's simply not true. Do not listen to that young man's lies. He is the clutch.
Yes, for sure. So yeah, first stock, I mean, Ooga Booga kept him on the defensive and did a lot of... he forced him to approach a lot and took advantage of it. And then after that, I don't know what the magic ingredient was. KK was getting in closer. Maybe Ooga Booga got a little impatient. I mean, getting punched in the face 3 times in a row could do that. The end of that game was very convincing. If you would have ignored the first stock, that would have just been a clean sweep from KK. We'll see if there's any character swaps. KK probably gonna stick to the DK. Why would you change after that great performance?
Yeah, I would assume KK is not gonna be switching.
Honestly, I don't think Ooga Booga needs to either. I mean, maybe, but if he just figures out his game plan, he obviously had momentum there. He just needs to be more consistent with it. I think that momentum is zoning.
Yeah, real quick, these guys just seeing getting the heads up. They're trying to see if they can do anything, they were feeling a little lag during that game, but that looked like it was just the Smash Ultimate experience to my spectator eyes. Can't say for sure, so there may just be a second here while these guys are confirming if there's anything they can do on their ends or not. Which is fine, because KK, if he is, you know, this is actually a giant commissioning mistake of mine to put this game first. You always want to put KK like part way into the block, because win or lose, he has the tendency to give you some very fast sets. You can make up time if you're running behind, and then there's a KK set coming up. Here I am putting him first like a goon.
Man, that's brilliant commissioner knowledge right there. I'm so happy I get to hear some of this insight.
Yeah, well, folks, if you ever want to run a Baddy Smash League of your own, this is the kind of stuff you pick up after 2.5 years of this. So just make sure you get yourself a KK. And don't give him that reigning champ privilege. Oh, okay, so I think this is KK feeling the lag. I think he maybe feels he can play the K rule a little better when he's not as precise with his inputs. You know, he has a lot of those confirms and whatnot when he's playing the DK, which is a big part of why he can get so much momentum. But if you remember back the prior seasons, you know, you and I, we have commentated this very same Croc on this very same stage before.
Yes, we have. And this is a stage pick from Uga. Is this actually a thing that these Steves like to do?
I don't know. The only other Steve in this league probably had never played a competitive game of Mementos before this season, so I'm not even sure. But Alpha Mew, if you're out there, let us know what you think.
I can see that minecart actually being a nuisance with the platform. The platform the slant preventing a lot of K rules like there. Prevents a lot of his, but will not prevent Steve's from going across the stage.
Yeah, no, jeez. This looks like it's actually getting a bit laggier, so
it's unfortunate, yeah.
You know, that's the Smash experience. I gotta assume that, well, I guess we'll see if we're having lag in the next game, then we can start troubleshooting things on the streamer ends. But, KK, so far, this is looking like his Croc normally looks.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, the only problem, this is on them, you know?
I'd say you love to see it, but that would just be me saying the first thing that comes to my mind, and not something I actually mean. No one wants more Croc. We've had enough Croc over 5 seasons of Baddy Smash.
Yeah, the hype has worn off. I mean, he was all that when this game came out for sure.
Maybe we'll vote him off for next season. That doesn't seem like a bad idea, actually. I'm thinking we'll narrow it, we'll narrow this cast down by, 20 or 30 characters.
Yeah, easily could afford that, no problem.
The Mii's are gone.
But you still got 50 characters, no problem.
Yeah. I'm making executive decisions right now that I intend to be committed to.
It's always good to do that on stream without prior
nice
planning.
tech. He might be lagging, but he still techs those.
Sure
and,
does.
Ooga Booga, I think went too far down there, and now that's actually really kind of huge for KK. That narrows this lead a bit.
It does. And wow, the pace of this game is so different than the one we just watched. That's the beauty of Smash, though. It really is. I love this Steve walk away mining technique. And there we go. Get the diamonds.
Yes, so stage pick may be working out here for Ruga, even despite the SD. He's still in the lead here, though it may not last long. Good shield.
Very good shield. I would have panicked there and dropped it for sure. But we'll see if Ooga Booga can secure this last stock. He's got a good percent lead now, and he's just building it more.
Yeah, this is Memento, so I think this might be a death. Yeah, it is. So, alright, KK, he's down a little, but, you know, it's heavy stuff. It's Memento, so he can probably hold the stock for quite a bit still.
Yeah, for sure. And if anyone can, if anyone knows these kill confirms, it's KK. If he can get an early kill, he'll do it.
Yeah, we can really do some effective things. That cannonball stops the minecarts. That's, I'm liking that out of KK. As he goes very high. Whoa, that was so big brain, big brain! no! But he gets caught there on the landing. And that is going to be a game going over to Ooga Booga. And we are now dangerously close to 2 Steves in the top 8.
The Steve matchup. What a match it will be. Yeah, KK saying, AJ, put your faith in me to get this set done quick, and I will make sure you're wrong.
Yeah, it's, you know, Ooga Booga's been playing really good. Prior to this week, I think the lag is definitely affecting things right now, unfortunately, but, you know, sometimes you just want to take a nice lady back to your bedroom, and surprise, Masahiro Sakurai's there to meet you. You don't get to choose when Sakurai comes in for the 3-way. It's just going to happen. That is the Smash experience, and we're getting it right now. I hate when I get into my bedroom and Masahiro Sakurai's just there. Leave me alone, Sakurai. It's very invasive. I take it you don't find Sakurai in your bedroom very often.
Honestly, I didn't know how to respond to that one.
Alright, well, KK, despite the lag, gonna go back to tried and true here when it's all on the line. He's got to bust out the clock. Now, remember, this is not season points for KK here. This is only the 2-1 round. So winner here goes to top 8 to play later nights. Loser here still has to lose one more time to not make the top 8. So these guys hopefully can keep that in mind, is that, you know, they definitely want to win here, but it's not that season on the line kind of pressure that you might feel in a loser's bracket situation.
Yeah, that mentality, I mean, at least for me, it matters. Knowing that, you know, you can afford this one, honestly, can make me play better. Yeah,
a lot of people, they play looser. It's just like, that's one of the beautiful things about the Swiss is you get more opportunities there. And here we go. It is that vaunted DK ledge guarding. Oh, but Ooga Booga, good job making it back to stage.
Yeah, good recovery there. That, I can only imagine how tricky that glider can actually be.
There it is, the very end of the clap.
Yeah, this is a tough position for Ooga Booga, considering the advantage he had first game, and having KK come back. I mean, this is just a tight spot.
Yeah, KK, you know, despite whatever he was thinking lag-wise, I think he was just kind of solving the matchup as it went, but so far that's looking to be the case here. He's not falling into any of Ooga Booga's kind of bread and butter traps.
Yeah, and Ooga Booga, I mean, he really is zoning less than he did first game. It really was that zoning stock. He really just took advantage of KK's weakness.
Yeah, KK has just kind of figured out the tempo that Ooga Booga likes to play to. Well, we'll see what he can do with that diamond.
Oh.
There it is, big cart.
I love the momentum you can get with that card. It's actually, honestly, one of the sickest moves in the game. I'm the least sick character.
Oh, beautiful read there.
What a read.
He does that, man. When I played doubles with him, the number of times he would just, like, someone would go to ledge, and he would call out what his opponent is going to do with just disgusting consistency, but ooh, he has to take the aggressive way back to stage there.
Yeah, you can't use a card to take DK off stage. DK is very well equipped.
That's the second time he's done that, landed on it and rolled off. He's playing this very aggressively, and it's working more than it's not, but it is always scary to be the one taking all these aggressive options, and he's lucky he's a fat boy.
Oh, bringing back the gold. Yeah, good DI on that last play. Doesn't matter. I think he got maybe a couple % off of that.
Yeah, now scary, scary game. Last stock, game 3 against the Steve. Happy I got 2-0'd, so I didn't have to worry about this kind of stress.
True. Very good strategy there. Yeah, but when you burst in a heavy at 16%, oh, going for it again.
Yeah, now we're getting to that point where a lot of Kong can kill.
Yeah.
Okay, he's playing this very respectfully here. He's not like the first few stocks where he was really trying to go for some home run plays. He is trying to get his save options here. He knows he can afford to get hit quite a few times before he's going to die. We'll see here if he can get the read. Oh, I think this is going to be it. He's walking off. He's throwing, and I don't think Steve has a chance in hell. I'm wrong. I am so wrong.
I love that gliding. Okay, I think I'm coming around this character.
Look at KK. He's trying so hard to get these back airs, but they keep whiffing. Now, KK doesn't have a lot of shield. With the fire, what can Uga do here? Catches the landing. This is actually really dire. KK not anywhere near that TNT again, but the minecart is going to... What? KK hit him with the back air! I have to watch the stream! KK must have hit him with the back air! Are you fucking kidding me?
Whoa!
If there is a first frame that the damage goes out, that is what KK hit with. Because I turned to this fucking stream on my third monitor that's 5 seconds behind, and I still don't know how he did it. But that's why the man is the 2-time reigning champ, and KK is going to the top 8 again. Oh my god, what a game.
What is that? What a way to end it. Wow.
Alright folks, we'll be back in just a few, so stay tuned. Alright, my friends, welcome back to our second match of the night as we continue through this stacked 2-1 block. We've got Candy going up against Chai.
We're about to find out which pretty boy is the prettiest.
And we got a wrong stage, folks. You'll love to see it. You may think that this only happens at the bottom of the league, but oh, good job, Candy. Let me just hit. Or no, sorry, Chai. Stealing a game. No, Candy. What?
Candy, yeah. Faking the SD, getting some early tilt in.
I'm looking at too many monitors at once here, but we are good. These guys probably had a wrong stage.
we'll say the gameplay was looking smooth. Hopefully that persists.
I'm really stoked for this match. There's so many outcomes you could convince me to get to this match.
I completely agree. Even the character matchup, I find fascinating.
I think Cloud is one of the few that we're going to see everyone rooting for Chai to pick. This is not a, oh wow, Chai's busting out and picking Cloud. I think Cloud has been consistently across many years, including some of the matchups we've seen it this season, one of his best, or one of his most versatile. And I mean, these guys have played together a bit. He should have a good idea of what he wants to do into this thing. I'm happy it is this Cloud we're seeing. I'm happy we're seeing no noticeable lag on our end, which is the goal. Masahiro Sakurai has left the bedroom, folks.
Oh, thank God, I can stop sweating.
Thank God Sakurai's gone. I can finally done.
Oh man, it feels good to be back.
The Baddy League doesn't change, my friend. As this is a very different than the last game we saw. I mean, just a lot of short, very aggressive, short hop fastball aerials coming out of these two, spamming nothing but the safe options, no major commitments, and Candy Jack gonna be the first to commit to throwing himself right off of the stage.
Fastball's at the wrong time. I'm guessing he just held down, didn't grab ledge. But yeah, very unfortunate. The pace of this, you would not think like a Link Cloud would play this aggressive. Like, I love this.
Yeah, same here. I mean, Candy, he is at his best when he's playing like mid-tempo, but he is very effective at playing fast when he needs to. And I do think that's what makes Candy so good. It's just, it feels like he rarely ever throws out a wrong option, no matter how fast he's playing.
Yeah, if there's anyone in this league to fit that description, Candy is the perfect one. I could not have summed that up better myself.
We'll see here. This is, it's been a while. Well, I mean, I guess he lost last week, but it's rare to see Candy kind of get into these deficits, so I'm curious if he can claw his way back here, as it doesn't take long for him to find the nice kill there, and actually this deficit's maybe not as big as it was feeling in my head.
Yeah, Aver's, 60%, 50%, still nothing to scoff at, but yeah, that when you get to the stock, it can change so quick. Yeah,
well, especially when you're talking about Cloud on the other side, who could struggle to kill. Like, if you want to tell me that Candy's gonna hold this stock for another 50%, they wouldn't be unheard of. Oh no, but Candy yeets himself off the stage again, and this is not normally a man that I accuse of feeling nerves, but I gotta wonder if that's happening here. Two very uncharacteristic mistakes out of the Jack.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, 2 SDs for anyone is just incredibly unlucky, incredibly rare. Maybe he's got a cat attacking him or something. I mean, maybe there's something going on in the background.
Maybe he's just trying to get back into finals form like he finished off the last season, but Candy, you are a lot of rounds too early for that.
Yeah, this is true. And 80% now is just going to make this so hard. Oh, there we go.
And despite everything, there's only 42% differentiating these two.
You gotta imagine if Candy does pull this out, that's gotta be heartbreaking for Chai.
Oh yeah,
like, someone SDs twice and still wins, like,
Yeah, if Chai loses this one, I have to imagine there's a character swap coming. Hopefully a good one, but, time will tell. Here's a big chance, though. What can Chai do with this limit?
He's been burning. Okay, he's keeping the limit. He has been burning limits real quick. I mean, that was smart. I'm not gonna take that away from him. But I think he's got to hold on to it and really choose his moments a little bit better. Limit is so important on Cloud.
Yeah, we'll see. If he gets to another one here, you got to think that it would decide whether he wins the game or not. As, ooh, nice grabs out of Candy. Candy, I like the zoning here. Oh, good roll. But, oh, no! Chai whiffs the punish! And it was all a bait. And you just said that if Candy pulls this one out, that is going to do some damage to the mental. Chai, What do you have left after that one?
I mean, let's look at it a different way. Maybe now he feels like that was there's no, you can only go up from here, right? The pressure's kind of gone. You lost the first match, whatever. Let it go. Just go in clean slate.
On the other hand, he's looking at all the matchups he could potentially have in the 2-2 round, imagining going up against some Steve. He's going to start sweating out this game even more. He could hear the segments we will all be saying on stream if he busts theirs out.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see Chai center himself and come back and make this a good set. I will say though, despite the 2 SDs, it's a pretty good match.
Yes, that was a very, very fun match to watch, which hopefully means we'll be getting more of that. We know what Candy's playing. My gut tells me Chai's going to swap here. I think we'll see the Bayo. Unless he just really doesn't think the Bayo works into this matchup, which is entirely possible, but I know Chai's put in a lot of work. No, it's going to be the Banjo. This, if there's a storied history of Chai bustering out with a surprising swap, I think the Banjo is the main character the most often.
I have not had the pleasure of seeing too much of Chai's Banjo, but I do think this character is incredibly solid. I can't wait to see what Chai does with it. We did get a skin swap from Candy though. I wonder where the motivation's coming for that.
Ooh, nice combo there. Yeah, if there's going to be one advantage out of Banjo, it's that everyone knows what Cloud's trying to do. Banjo, you get some opportunities to catch people off guard. So we'll see here if... Ooh, Chai can do much of that.
Yeah, for sure. He's got a lot of tools. I mean, this character can be played... Yeah, it's a very good spot touch. He can be played so many ways.
There we go. The Wonder Wing is going to do it, and he's still got 2 left. First stock to Chai, and it's the first one he's actually earned in this match.
Well earned it was, too. I mean, you get someone to 68%, they are now in kill percent against Banjo.
Yeah, especially on the small battlefield, you got some smaller blast zones to work with, and I think that's exactly what Chai was thinking here. Candy likes, throwing out his moves sometimes. Maybe you get a nice punish with the Wonder Wing. And now, ooh, that's some good on the ledge.
We'll see what he does with this last Wonder Wing. Might have to use it to recover, no? Just get a quick disrespect with the stool there.
Yeah, you take it. There's some good damage on the Wonder Wing. You at least guaranteed to get lands before he dies.
Yeah, I like that choice. I mean, you're at 120. You don't know how much longer you're going to be on the field. Just build some damage.
Yeah, ooh! Yeah, I'm liking a lot of this out of Chai.
Very good recovery there, too. Dodging the bomb completely, just staying completely in the safe zone.
Yeah, it is really hard coming back to the ledge on Candy. He has a lot of tricks he likes to play. Oh, that's a big whiff. Oh!
I mean, what a stock Chai is having. I mean, you can be happy with that. 110% going into your second stock.
Yeah, Chai should be feeling himself right now. He deserves it, as he's comboing Link with his own nut right now. Ooh, nice defensive landing there.
Wow, we're playing.
We're getting sweaty.
Rolly tactics.
We're getting real sweaty here. Nice Wonder Wing though.
There you go. Break up the Monotony. Just Wonder Wing across the whole stage.
Chai's to the point where he can kill out of grabs here. Yep, that's going to be the very end of the up smash. And Chai with a really comfortable lead here, looking to force a game 3, looking to make his way to the top 8.
Yeah. I mean, I can't believe how well Chai is playing at that first match.
Yeah, you're going to be talking shit about Banjo. Being proven very wrong right now.
I thought you were a believer in the Banjo. I like the character.
I like the character. I like the character. I have not liked Chai's flavor of it.
Gotcha.
But I'm currently liking the taste of what he's cooking. Ooh, ooh. Ooh.
As we've seen tonight, 65%. Okay, I'll just stop there. Chai's got a very solid lead now. Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways he can kill here.
Gonna take the bomb with him. You can't edge guard him with the bomb if he has it, you know?
But there it is, the read, and Chai with the 2-stock here. We are going to be running well behind schedule tonight as we are going to game 3.
That honestly is one of the most polarizing sets I've ever seen so far. Like, that first set, Candy SD twice and still won. You know how insane that is? And Chai looked so solid in this match. He came back cool-headed, you know, did the character swap. Obviously, it was a good choice, and won pretty convincingly.
Yeah, we got a banger of a game coming up as both of these guys. Listen, man, I just know they're both thinking it. They watched KK go to game 3 against Ooga Booga, and they're just thinking, I can't have my opportunity to go to the top 8 resting on a potential matchup with a Steve.
I love how you keep bringing this up, man.
PTSD. Post-traumatic Steve disorder, man. He knocked me out. He can knock you out, too. I mean, he can't knock you out. But you, the viewers in chat, he can knock a lot of you out because everyone still in this Swiss is watching right now.
I am, you know, as much as I miss playing in the Baddy League, you've made me a little happy. A little bit happier with that one.
You know what's amazing? How many people start texting me when Baddy Smash is going on that I have to just ignore? Fuck off, Mom. I'm running the Baddy League. Alright, we've got Candy. This is when you know he is feeling vulnerable and weak. Because this only comes out in extreme situations.
It does, but I have seen this Kirby go both ways. I've seen it be incredible, and I've seen it get stopped.
Just like we all would have guessed before this match. Kirby Banjo Game 3.
Just can't imagine Kirby being your secondary. Oh, it's just so weird.
Well, you know, Masahiro Sakurai was in the bed in the last match. He may be in this match too.
Yeah.
You get some honorary credit every time a Kirby character shows up after all.
That is true.
And this is a damn even banger so far.
Yeah, I mean, they're literally trading blows. We're down to 3 Wonder Wings already, too.
God, just look at like how smart and well these two are playing. And then after this, we're gonna have to watch Albino Joe and Mad Cow like just do all the stupid shit they do and be like, yeah, these players are equally skilled. Do not let your eyes deceive you, because they will.
Here's the first stock. Man, that first stock really felt like a traditional fighter. These guys are playing footsie. It's actually incredible. They're doing a good job of it. Like, literally backing up, jumping in, backing up, jumping in.
Oh, good timing on that shield. That was big out of Candy. We needed something to stop the momentum.
There we go. Build that extra credit. And I gotta take a quick look. What does the voting look on this one? We got 62 for Candy.
Yeah, Candy couldn't even bet on himself. He lost everything he owned last week.
Bet on himself?
Well, I think he lost it all in the KK match, the big upset, Lars. Because the odds were so whack. And he was confident he would take a big win.
Oh.
And he lost everything there, and he's about to lose everything again as Chai is getting a pretty sizable lead here. Nice dodge on the up smash.
Yeah, I can't imagine Kirby's got too much comeback potential. Banjo's got a lot of meaty hits, too. I mean, at 120, he's got a lot that can kill you.
Yeah, including 4 more of those Wonder Wings. 3 more of those Wonder Wings. Oh, there it is. You know, who needs a Wonder Wing when you got a bear?
Very good use of the platform there. I mean, Candy just did not expect him to get down to the ground that quick.
Alright, I'm going to risk a caster curse here. But this would really feel like one of Chai's most monumental wins in Baddy Smash.
I've honestly been feeling that, yeah, same, but kind of avoid saying it because I don't want to curse him too bad.
I feel like when he's in this situation, you can count on him to lose. The same way you can count on, you know, many other guaranteed things in your world. He just gets here and loses. That's what Shys do. And right now he is here and he is not losing, and he is keeping this momentum, and this lead is getting very, very dire for Mr. Jack here.
Yeah, this is 88 to 88, the whole stock behind. 2 Wonder Rings left.
And he doesn't even need them. There's the read with the forward smash, and Shy may have just secured the most meaningful win he has ever gotten in a Baddy Smash bracket. That means Shy will advance to top 8, and it is Candy Jack that will be in a do-or-die match to even make the playoffs. Oh, man.
Yeah, what a good set. Almost worth the being behind the schedule that we are definitely going to be in.
All right, guys, we'll be back very soon. We got Duds Macau coming up, so stay tuned. Alright, my friends, welcome back. We have Duds, we have Mad Cow, we have overlays being updated before your very eyes. And we hopefully are going to have a 2-0 here. So whoever takes this first game, just take the second one.
Nice quick games we're going to see here for sure. Everyone knows that K-Rool is a very fast-paced character.
Well, Duds is going to try to keep this game fast-paced because I think that is the key to victory here for him. And he's doing a very good job of it so far, as he is just... Oof. I've seen a lot of weird stuff on the internet, but I've never seen Croc and abuse like this.
Yeah, what a start. The one time Mad Cow hit him, he literally used it to punish him. Mad Cow hit him once and got punished for it.
You don't lab out true combos that involve your enemy getting a fake hit off in the middle?
Yeah, pretty much. I would say that was zero to that. I think it was intentional damage taken.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, this feels really substantial for Duds, too. If that last match was the match that Chai loses every time, this feels like the match that, like, Duds would normally lose. He comes in here, everyone thinks he's a better player than Mad Cow, but Mad Cow just, like, he comes in and gets wins. And that just, it feels like it should be very dicey for Duds here. And the fact that he's starting off with so much momentum is really huge for your boy, the Falco here. Will this spike? No, it will not.
Yeah, for sure. Matko's definitely this wild card. I think everyone's scared of him, even though.
Oh well, you ask
And
and
here he
you
is.
will receive. My bad,
And
Duds.
I prevented myself from saying that the SDs could come in.
Nah,
I
man,
didn't want to see it happen.
I'm gonna find out if I caster curse everything, if we can just get it all to like, if I can just, I want to find out how much power I have, you know.
Yeah, you've been on tonight. You have a gift for sure. Loving the use of the crown there too from Dez.
Yeah,
I think he actually used it better than he did.
Well, the man is a master, but despite that, the man is a master that's actually in some pretty dire straits right now. I mean, he's OL. Okay, that was Meg. He needed that. Looking nice, Duds.
Yeah, he did. 200%, man. It's gotta feel bad for how well he's been playing. Because this is not too far from even.
No, and that's a big part of what makes Croc so powerful when your opponent's a baddie, is that you live to 200% and you have one SD and suddenly you got an even game, just like we do right now. And now,
Yeah.
Duds has got to be feeling sweaty. After all the good we said.
Yeah, wow. I mean, from speaking from experience, when you just can't secure the kill and you get someone to 200% is the worst feeling in the world.
And it's like a guarantee. If you're going to play a Croc, like one of those stocks, he's probably going to live to 200 unless you're playing one of these, you know, heavy characters that gets a lot of early kills. And now Duds is impaired, but ooh, good. Ooh, not good. Not good. Not good. And Duds is going very far off here. Nice out of that cow. And now Duds could be in. Oh.
Didn't need a tech. I would have for sure air dodge there, just died. So good job,
Yeah,
Mad Cow.
you and me both.
This is too close.
I feel dinner start poking out my butthole right now. Everything is so tense. Whoa! Are you kidding me?
Wow, dude. I feel like we're in grand finals tonight every game.
I wasn't ready. You know, when everyone called this the most stacked week in Baddy Smash history, I was like, well, it's a little stacked, but you know, that's probably a little much. But it's starting to feel like that.
For
Holy
real,
shit.
how many
Slay.
comebacks have we had?
I don't want to predict anything too early here, especially because I do not have the seeds up in front of me right now to know what this would play out like. Could you imagine a Duds versus Candy Jack? Winner advances the top 8 and loser gets eliminated match? Because that is currently on the potential menu.
That is insane. If you've ever watched a previous season of Baddy Smash, you would think that's unheard of, for sure.
Do you remember the loser semifinal of the very last season? One of the absolute best matches we've ever seen in Baddy Smash, with one of the best nail biters of a game 5 we've ever seen in Baddy Smash. Could you imagine that just to qualify for the top 8?
I would love to imagine that. Yeah, but unbelievable. Wow. Yeah. This world that we live in, the Baddy Smash is becoming too unpredictable, man. I miss the days where we do top 3 and, you know, everything was simple, right? I'm just kidding. I love this, man. I mean, I've watched 3 games tonight, 3 sets.
This is how you have a gift, man. When it's you and me on the mic, this is what happens. It doesn't seem to really, maybe it doesn't always have to just be the top of the bracket. It's just you and me. We get this.
It really does feel like that, man.
My heart can't take it. And if I know Duds, his heart can't take it either. Meanwhile, Mad Cow is probably just giggling to himself. He's like probably sipping a beer, listening to the stream while Duds picks a character.
I can't believe how many comebacks we've had tonight. No game has been like first stock means nothing.
Yeah, and if anyone was watching doubles before this, I mean, we saw some insanity on the double stream earlier tonight too, to force the bracket reset, and then was running way too late to do the bracket reset instead. But here we go. We got the Croc. We got the Croc music.
I love it. Thank you, man. I love this song. But my bias out of the way. This is starting out pretty similar to the first game.
Yeah, I've seen this before. I know the plot twist that comes in the last act. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to call anything tonight. To be fair, Macau is actually doing a little bit better than he did the first game. He's got a good 30 end duds.
Yeah, he messed up that 0 to death and while was taking the hit.
Ooh.
Dudge goes very low there. Oh,
Guys,
but Macau
this is
saves him.
You can fight on stage if you'd like.
I mean, I'd prefer they don't.
Yeah, dude, every time they're off doing that stuff, like, I tense up so hard.
Yeah, when I go off stage, it's like, after the second play, the brain just shuts down. But, very different than the last game, is Macau here now with the first stock taken.
Yep.
And he's not even close to kill percent yet.
No, he's got a good 40 or so before his, any threat. Yeah, but, oh, there it is, there it is. I mean, he had to do a raw up smash to get it. Just bad, man.
Hey, raw counts.
It counts, it counts. Wow, Macau ready for that laser. He's actually, I mean, he missed, but I can't believe he's ready for that.
It's beautiful what a mismatch of styles these two players are, because on one hand you have Duds, who is like perfect execution 97% of the time, but catastrophic failure the other 3. And then Mad Cow, who is just pure intuition and like the most basic of fundamentals and just like her, Croc, don't die.
You love to see it.
And you see, because Duds is feeling that pressure, he has to go very aggressively to secure some of these kills. That's a huge one out of him there.
Yeah, he went deep to get that kill. But, Macau, too, one thing I noticed last stock is Macau, I think, pulled off maybe four or 5 counters and didn't hit a single one. And he was really going counter happy. This stock, I haven't seen any counters, and Macau's playing a bit better.
Oh, but, very fortunate for Duds as well.
Covered every option, actually. I know that's his bread and butter, but actually beautiful.
Yeah, so it is technically a lead.
Yeah, we're about even right now for real. If this is anything like the previous stocks, we are about even.
Oh my god, this is not good for my little 13th place heart.
Yeah, he was literally... Oh, there we go.
You asked for it. He was bound to land one eventually.
He's gonna prove me wrong.
Oh, that's huge though! Duds goes off, gets the big play, and you all wanted to get on time. It is not happening tonight.
No, it's not. I mean, that is hard to do against a K roll. To approach a K roll from above him, that's scary. But he got down there so quick. Macau didn't even have time to start his up B.
Yeah, you gotta be very precise there. Whew. Whew.
Yeah, I mean, these in between games, I need these, dude, or I would actually have a heart attack.
Yes, it's, looking ahead for those of you that are going to be here for the long haul tonight, if we don't happen to get caught up at some point, we may play a round or 2 of the top 8 off stream if necessary, since those are all winners bracket games. But we'll figure that out as we go. We still have 2 hours for some 2-0s to happen. As we have Albino Joe coming in here a round early. Albino Joe, it's game 3. You're not up yet.
Man, he is eager to play. I like the spirit, but yeah.
Well,
come
don't
back
worry.
later.
All 40 viewers just watched you bonehead. Ladies and gentlemen, the production staff.
You could have been nice and just quietly let him go, but no. I love it. I love it.
All right, game 3. Man. I don't know if these 2 have probably played before because they've gone deep in the last many seasons, but I do not recall a matchup between these 2. I won't have the time to go look, but I'm really curious.
I am too. I vaguely think I remember some crazy stuff happening with these same characters. But, wow, did he just forward tilt him backwards? I'm just gonna move past that.
Don't trust your eyes.
Good start from Macau here. I mean, again, Macau has definitely been the kind of guy who builds up a lot of damage in like 3 moves and then just gets destroyed for the rest of the stock.
Hey, anytime he doesn't get 0 to death for the first stock, we're calling it a win for the cow.
Exactly. I know I said it before, but I'll say it again.
Good read out of Duds there, and that is a early kill secured on the Mementos. Hands off his cock.
Duds is the king at getting these Ross matches. He really is. I know I said that earlier, that he was forced to do it, but I mean, he can do it.
He's in a band, dude. Of course he likes it raw. And this is looking real good out of Duds here. He's keeping this momentum going. Oh, that's big out of Magda though. Oh, never mind.
Still recovers from it. Good option covers there from Mac on the ledge. Oh!
Just like that, we're even!
Yep. One ledge a little too long there. Now I'm starting to think that Mad Cow's true strength is just destroying people at ledge.
It is very good. If there's one situation that he most often plays perfectly, it's at the ledge, whether it's aggressively or even defensively.
Yep. K-roll, I mean, or you just suck, and something good will happen, I'm sure. Ooh, nice tech.
He fell so far there. There's so many characters that would have been dead that low, but not the Croc. But don't worry, folks. He will be banned next season. So.
Yep.
The last hurrah for the king.
Add into the woods.
And what?
Oh.
Are you kidding me? Oh, that's a tilter. That's an actual tilter.
He died at 88 after hit.
On Mementos of all stages, too. I mean, you so rarely see somebody get off the top. Okay, he has to be too low here. No, of course he's not. If he's alive, he's not too low. But wow, after all this Game 3, 0-0 last stock, this is...
What a night! What else can I say? What a night! What a great time!
Imagine getting married during this Omega lol. I'll have to link G-Hairs the highlights. It'll just be the whole damn bot.
Yeah, well, I have something to come back to, right?
Alright, though, Duds. I don't even know, man. Oh! Whoa! My god, I saw the sparks and I didn't have words, and it's a good thing I didn't need them. This is not over yet. Mad Cow going with the beautiful option of the roll. No, Duds, he's going low here, but no. Mad Cow was not ready to punish.
How is this game so close?
This is unreal.
How is every game so close?
There's so much they can kill here. We've seen Mad Cow has to... Ooh.
That would have killed too. That
Duds doesn't even not again! No!
Oh man. I think we just saw why he picked the stage.
Yeah, it feels like we've been waiting to see that payoff, and Mad Cow gets it. And that is a gigantic win for Mad Cow. The routinely disrespected will advance to the top 8 yet again. And Duds will be joining Candy Jack, playing for their tournament lives in the 2-2 round. What a night. And folks, stay tuned because now every match from here is an elimination match. We'll be back in just a few. We got Albino Joe versus Head Reaver coming up. Stay tuned. All right, my friends, welcome back. We have on the rights the worst player you will ever see tonight in Baddy Smash, about to be put out of his misery. On the left, podcaster extraordinaire, 8-inch cock, thick, green-haired goddess, Albino Joe.
Yep.
That was a terrible intro. You all deserve better.
No, that was wonderful.
No, one sec. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back where we forgot to show the start of the game. My name is AJaz0, and Albino Joe is gonna fuck this stupid chimp up!
Yeah, for real, man. I mean, Reaver, he's got some good characters, but he goes with Diddy.
It's a bad character. It is a... Yeah, this is... If you had to ask me, you know, we've been talking about what does the story look like if this player is going to bust her out of a set tonight? It is definitely Reaver on this Diddy call. And by the way, these guys have a history. You may remember... Albino Joe lagging and narrowly losing the last time this matchup happened. It would not happen again. Head Reaver has been training for so long to embarrass Albino Joe. And why? He's just going to embarrass himself.
Yeah, exactly. He's been training so long just to embarrass himself. I mean, he was forced to use one of the cheapest techniques in the game just to get his first stock, too.
Oh, Albino Joe, that is a beautiful true combo. He has been labbing that one out.
Yeah, this is why this stage is legal for sure, because it just opens up so much new possibilities for someone as creative as Albino Joe to really take advantage of it.
Well, yeah, if anyone hasn't been watching, him and MK Leo had a really good first attempt that went to 19 games the other day before Albino Joe finally pulled it off with a 3 stock.
Yeah, they say that Leo is, you know, he does really good when he's down, but Joey's the first person to prove it wrong. Yeah,
the only reason Albino Joe hasn't been able to beat him on land is because they haven't been letting Americans into Mexico during the pandemic.
And I'm back.
Oh, beautiful Albino Joe. He's setting up the explosive flame. Is so true. Look at him, just eats his little dumb doink banana out of the air. God, Albino Joe. When I go to those this is, oh no. Oh.
Yeah, of course it's not going to Reaver. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that was a free kill, and Reaver didn't hit it because he's an idiot. And Albino Joe evens this game up.
Yeah, I feel like Albino Joe is honestly playing like half speed just to make this a little bit entertaining for us.
He knew we were running late, and he's like, dude, you want to see how late we can go? Because Albino Joe, he likes messing with me. We do that.
Yeah, he's a guy, you know. It's all fun and games, you know.
Yeah, now watch out, Head Reaver. This is where little Kongs go to die.
Yeah, tries to use the cheap technique again, but this time Albino Joe knows.
Look at that.
You're not going to do it twice.
Look at that. He bounced him off the top, dumbass. The top doesn't move. You should have known it was there. Why did you throw him there?
Yeah, easy combo there, too. I mean, why didn't you follow up on it? Come on. It's basically free.
Yeah, in addition to banning characters, we're going to ban players. We're going to ban Head Reaver for his affront to humanity with this embarrassment in the 1-2 rounds. Is it too late to put myself back in? Oh, what? Albino Joe DC'd. I can't believe that's how game 1 ends.
Oh, man, it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate when, you know, the better player doesn't actually win.
I'm actually going to just not count that, because I think Head Reaver was DDoSing the Albino Joe household. We're going to just give Albino Joe the 1-0 there.
Yeah, I feel like
Head Reaver, you better be watching the stream so you know the actual match score.
I feel like that's fair, yeah.
Alright, they are not wasting any time. We are going straight back to Spring Stadium. This is not the first time tonight we have had a match predetermined to be only playing on Spring Stadium.
Alright, we'll see if Albino Joe feels like, you know, really trying this game.
Yeah, actually, MK Leo just called me, and he told me what we're going to be seeing out of Albino Joe this game, and it's going to be really sick. Thank you, Mr. Leo. I'm a big fan.
I can't wait. Does it happen second stock, I'm guessing?
Oh, trust me. If I told you the script, after all the ridiculous things we've seen tonight, that were just the opening bands. Albino Joe is a headliner, as he deserves to be.
Oh,
look at this, these beautiful mechanics. He will walk up and grab you. You will fall into his up smash like a magnet.
brilliant, man. Letting the grab
there's-
get released just so he can up smash him afterwards.
Beautiful. That back air, one of the best moves in the game. Look at this Head Reaver. He's got like these free options. Albino Joe's not even fast falling because he wants the dare Head Reaver to come in with him, and Head Reaver does.
You know, they say Palutena is one of the hardest characters to play in the game. She's so deep, and she has, you know, all of her moves.
Do you know what the input? Because most characters' back air is just back and aerial. Palutena has to do a double quarter circle zigzag B reverse A reverse B reverse.
Yeah.
Back air.
You wonder why people don't play her? It's because not many people have the skill like Albino Joe does to actually pull her off.
I actually have to use a second controller and my feet to do it.
Wow. That's actually better than me, man. I have to actually use a foot pedal as well.
I lied. I had the hard-coded neural network to do it for me. I'm a cheater, which is why I'm no longer in. And why Head Reaver will soon no longer be in either, because cheaters do not have a place in Baddy Smash after they get eliminated.
Yeah, I lied too, man. I actually had to hire 2 people to control half of it as well for me.
Oh, beautiful read out of Albino Joe there. That's what Head Reaver does. Just rolls into attacks like a buster. But this is really unfortunate. Albino Joe is just lagging out of his mind.
Yeah. I wonder if this is part of that technique. I think he's just trying to, you know, trying to get him to drop his guard so he can just pull off some crazy shit here.
It's actually the last stock here is gonna be really sick. You're gonna lose your mind.
Okay, I'm ready for it.
Yeah, just trust me. Trust me and trust MK Leo. Good rough light. That was beautiful. Look at that. He reads because Head Reaver rolls away every time like a moron.
Yeah, and Albino Joe only counters in the most optimal times every time.
Beautiful landing, and here it comes. The big comeback begins. Seriously, it's gonna be so sick. It's gonna be so sick. Look at it. No, Albino Joe lagged again. I cannot believe this.
Wow, unfortunate.
Yeah, Head Reaver wants to die though, and Albino Joe will grant his wishes. Oh, what? Beautiful. That's what.
Nice. Using the map to its full potential there.
Yeah, now here it comes. I haven't seen a Nair plane this devastating since 9/11. And Albino Joe is not done, because you know what happens on 9/11. Diddy Kong dies!
Yep. And I'm back.
Here it comes. Oh my god. Look at that. He gets look at that. He gets saved by his brilliant stage pick here. Albino Joe knew. I told you were not gonna believe this. Because here it comes, Head Reaver. We've seen a buster like this before!
Oh man.
Oh, Albino Joe just barely whiffs the input there, and that is so unlucky. We'll be back with the next game. ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We've got Molotov, we've got ZEDD.
I am so happy. Yes, I'm so happy to see you guys. Get us back on schedule for sure.
that is true. We should 100% be back on schedule after this.
Yep.
I can't. The Ganons all look the same to me.
Yes. The blue and the green actually. Ooh.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Wow. So here we have a situation where Zed had most of the momentum for the whole stock, did not a good 95%, and then instantly got down smashed and died. I love it. I love it.
On one hand, we have a man who regularly plays Super Smash Brothers, knows some Ganon mechanics. On the other hand, we have a man who wants you to drink this. He doesn't want you to drink this, actually. That was a lie. Oh my god, those nipples.
Yeah, wow.
Imagine needing to get somebody to 200% to get a kill.
You think it's possible for a Ganon Ditto to go longer than 2 minutes?
No.
I don't either. I think it's like seeing a unicorn.
Oh my god.
3 down airs.
Even when it's bad, it's been good tonight.
Yeah. Then okay, we're moving on.
This is good. I need a second to catch my breath. I've been trying to keep track of so many things between all these games.
Yeah, I feel for you. You've got some talent there, for sure. Kind of like getting 3 down airs.
I actually
in less than a minute and a half.
That was very impressive. I can't wait to see on the montage next week when it's just like the exact same thing 3 times in a row like that, like just pixels apart. No, I really need Zed to lose this for a variety of reasons. One of which to lower the odds of me drinking pee in the near future to 0, but also because I need him to do some like seed calculation for me while I'm like commentating. So if Zed could just lose, it would be very convenient for me. Which every time he's had this season the opportunity to inconvenience me by winning, he has gone on to win. So yeah. Twitch chat, let's do what I've been doing for 15 years. Join me in rooting against Zed here. And Molotov, God bless you. You do not fuck around. This dumb man wants to taunt you and just get into his face. Oh no. That's all.
You know what? I was going to say...
Wow.
AJ, why did you say it?
I told you.
You've been caster cursing all night. And you just said that Zed had to lose. You only blame yourself for this one, man.
I grabbed the beer before this game and I needed it. I didn't know I needed it, but I needed it.
Don't worry, we're only 3 down airs away from ending this set. It truly is hard to keep track of which Ganon is Ganon.
We're actually
and there's one.
Number 4. Maybe Molotov like played like this is a challenge. Like you get an achievement if you can take all 6 of somebody's stocks in a tournament match with down air, and he's like trying to get that one right now.
Imagine.
It's also actually really unfortunate. So for those of you unaware, the next time KK and Zed plays, KK owes Zed a free hit. And they were, Zed was really hoping that would happen in the Swiss stage because there was a realistic chance. And I was doing some labbing with Zed on where he can get kills at 0% on WarioWare.
It's a back air.
That's unlucky. I think he has to just FF now and go to game 3, which would put us more behind schedule. We don't want that. Just put him out of his misery, Molotov. I love that I see, like, even, like, Tree is in the Twitch chat now. He's like, oh, Ganondorf did it? Okay, yeah, I'll watch some Smash tonight.
Gotta get Tree in for the Ganons.
This is sweaty. Oh, no.
And... hits the wall.
I am...
Are you gonna do it with a plastic cup, or are you gonna use something nicer like a mug, or what? I think we lost him, folks.
I think the only way out here is just to kill the season. I'll fake a scandal.
Oops, stream died.
I'm faking a scandal. Oh, Twitch chat, what kind of scandal should I end my own career with? Give me some good suggestions. No child predator stuff. That's already been done enough in Smash. I need something original.
Oh man. No one's got your back. They all just want to see you drink some pee.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bust up a stream on another site. What's the site that all the cute girls go to these days? Is it still Chatterbait?
I wouldn't know. Sorry.
Can I make an account there? Do you have to be verified or something to be an adult performer?
I think you got the moves. They'll just let you in.
You know what the worst part is? Even though I don't live with Zed anymore, I know exactly what's going on because he spent the last 6 years playing Smash directly 10 feet above me. Like, our desks were in the same spot, just his room was up a floor. And, like, I can always hear it because it's just a little bit ahead when I'm watching the stream. He starts pounding the table, screaming, yeah, yeah. Like, sometimes there's a fuck you, Swift, get fucked in there. And he's doing it right now. He's doing it right now.
Yeah, I'm sure it's all coming out.
He is one-tracked to the P-zone right now.
Confirmation in the chat from Zedicus himself.
Come on, Molitor, you're a top 8 player. You're a Ganondorf main. Don't get disrespected by this clown.
3, 2,
Please.
Took him that long to choose Battlefield. Mozart, you ready to taunt? He's like, if you taunt, I'll taunt.
I can at least rig the seeds. If Zed does win this one, I can just make sure he has... Candy Jack would not lose the guts.
There's the down air.
The people in Twitch chat suggesting will Molitor throw for content. I feel like really fortunate I haven't met Molitor yet because he joined the league during a pandemic. I feel like if he like met me in person, that would be bad for my P odds.
Well, rest easy for now. This is looking pretty good. Wow, that was a little bit risky, you know. You just F smash him, you kill him anywhere on stage.
Listen, man, he's the dwarf, man. He knows about the risks.
You're right, I'm
He
sorry.
is the risk.
I'm sorry.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Blood flowing downstairs. My mouth being saved, one stock at a time. Finish him, finish him. Oh, this is beautiful.
I'm out of juice, man. I kind of wanted to see him come back, you know. Oh,
That was dangerously close to working.
that was.
Spike him, spike him. Oh, he whiffs for the first time tonight. Come on, please, please, Molitor.
If we get another down air, that's like an 80-90% down air percentage for his stocks. Just insane. Just insane, folks. And you saw it here.
Beautiful,
Oh.
beautiful. He doesn't tech those. He's trash.
I
Molitor,
think he was
as expected,
dead.
wins. Me, no P. We'll be back soon. Alright, my friends, welcome back to our the final match in the 1-1, or the 1-2 round. We have some changes coming up. I am now here with Shy, as we have what I think is going to be a super high matchup.
These are some of my favorite players in the entire league. One's an old roommate, one's a good friend. I can't wait to see this. It's such a different style between Olimar and Incineroar, and really Olimar's putting it on right away.
Yeah, this is these were two guys after the Division 1 Swiss. They were really feeling like darlings of the league. You know, a lot of people thought these guys had a real good chance of going to the top 8. And this is just proof of how hard this Division 1 Swiss has been, that both of these guys are finding themselves, you know, just needing 2 wins to make it to that top 8, but Blaze off to a good start here.
Yeah, so about that being close, Blaze with the hardest read at ledge, and Olimar, it's really hard for Olimar to come back from behind. He does so well with the lead, but this is one of the worst places he can be right now. We'll see how Cax brings it back to snuff.
Yeah, Blaze doing a really good job. He's kind of snuffing out all of the zoning that Cax likes to do. And it can be hard. It can be hard to play against this Olimar. I mean, so I had my season end against Cax last week, and I had practiced against Olimar, but it was nothing like what I saw out of Cax.
Who did you practice with?
Quite a bit with KK.
Alright, that Olimar is not a character you can just pick up right away regardless of whether or not you have an elite smash, but Rich picking up Olimar, throwing him off the ropes and just obliterating him with a 1-stock lead now. Yeah,
that's this is getting to be pretty sizable here, especially with how kind of hard Incineroar can get rolling. Blaze just knows we're running behind, and he wanted to get us back on track. I appreciate that, man.
He's playing for the people. You know, and he's playing hard, too. He's playing like he doesn't want to drink piss.
Well, that's good, because as far as I know, there is currently no piss remaining on the line for Baddy Smash, but just like that, Blaze pisses his pants right
He
off
went
the
for
side.
the biggest of BM. He knew what he wanted.
Well,
let's see if it doesn't bite him in the ass.
Yeah, that's he doesn't have the kind of lead that I think he should be taking those risks.
Especially not in a 1-2 set, but Olimar, he does have the purple out. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, that's how the game goes.
Yeah, I think both you and I did not think it was going to end right there.
The shock in your voice made me feel very valid, so. Mostly really well played out of Blaze there for that first game.
Yeah, I think the one thing I noticed was that he was doing a very adamant and quick job of getting those Pikmin off of him with his Nair, which is a fantastic tool for doing that job. Also, I may have died, but we're still good.
Alright, sorry folks, I'm well, actually, I wasn't muted on the stream at all, so I was just muted to Shy. Just trying to coordinate all the commentary and whatnot. There's a lot of back-end coordination that's got to go on a night like this.
Yeah, shoutouts to the team. Thank you, Zed, for losing to make this process a little bit easier.
It really, really did. He is hopefully calculating all of our potential 2-2 matchups for me right now. I sent him the list of the seeds. But I can now look away from the back ends, back to the front ends, where Blaze has been shoving it in Cac's back end so far in this set.
I do like the counter pick, not only just because of Spring Stadium, but I just think these bigger stages are going to complement Cax. He's not going to get obliterated right away at the ledge. And his up smash and up throw are one of his best kill options. So as long as he doesn't get bonked on the ceiling, he's going to be in a good spot. Yeah,
man, watch out for those blue Pikmin up throws. If you remember how I lost all of my lives last week as vividly as I do, there's some damage they can do here, especially on the Spring Stadium.
Yeah, they are specialized in kill damage, or for throws, and it will kill on this stage right around 125. Which he's getting in danger zone now. Rich, gotta watch out.
Yeah, still, this is Cax. Good job settling in after that really, really scary first game. And finally able to secure the stock there.
Oh, that forward smash is so good because it's so big and surprisingly remarkably safe for what the move is. And that doesn't matter if you just die right there at 90.
2 stocks, 0-0. We have been treated to a lot of good, close games tonight. This will hopefully be another one. That's a beautiful string they got of Cax.
I don't know, you're the commissioner. What would you rather see? Remarkably close matches that put us 30 minutes to 45 minutes off of schedule? Or,
listen, don't get it twisted,
bodies?
folks. When I play it up as a bit, it's just a bit. I love nothing more than to watch all my boys who are not any better than me at this game, but just get luckier with their matchups in the bracket, playing out close ones.
Big support from the commish. However, let's see how well his pick can support Cax right now, because boy, it looked like he had a lot of momentum, and it's looking sketchy.
He killed that blue Pikmin though. That's the danger zone, man. Some of the most devastating kill throws in the field. There's another one.
Here it is, and you can see him do that down B. The down B changes the cycle of his Pikmin, so
Yeah,
he can change the order.
He's very good at priming up. He's trying to whiff punish there, but there's a beautiful air dodge out of Rich.
Yeah, that's gone. It's still remarkably close, though.
Cax has heard of that tonight is the night of game 3s, and wow, from 2 stocks 0-0 to 1 stock 0-0. What a waste of time playing out 4 stocks to get here. Chud,
Cax coming out with that down B armor. He's so good at that, and he's so consistent.
do you just watch this insanity and be really grateful you don't have to play anymore to make it out of this
Honestly,
Swiss?
Yes, also, if I had to play Cax, I'd be very happy, because I think out of all players in this league, maybe Alpha Me might be different, but I have probably one of the most amount of Olimar experience in this league. But regardless, everyone's playing so well. I am so glad I was able to cheese out a victory, and I don't have to fight these two brawlers going at it.
Yeah, this is some butt-clenching shit. So we'll see if Cax makes it back to the ledge. Doesn't get red coming up. Whoa, beautiful air dodge! And that is a whip into a punish into a game 3 out of
We are in a
Cax.
row right now. Game 3s must be on a huge discount.
We've been saving them all season for tonight, apparently. As everything but Albino Joe forcing a game 3 tonight. This is unreal.
I'm going to roast him on the podcast for this. You know it.
I am incredibly excited to hear it. Real quick, for our competitors that will be in the 2-2 rounds, keep an eye out. After this match finishes, we are actually going to be stream swapping over to Zed's stream. So Zed will have an arena up for the 2-2 round. I will be posting the 2-2 matchups within a couple of minutes after this match ends. So keep an eye out for all of that. Once again, there's just not much we can do. There's madness when you stream every game and you're doing a Swiss stage. And you have to worry about things like repeat matchups and whatnot, since that's a very real possibility when we're down to the last 6. So once again, if you are going to be in the 2-2 rounds, you will be in an arena hosted by Zed, as Zed will be taking over momentarily, and I will be posting the matchups as soon as I can. But we still have 3 to 5 more stocks till we get to that point, as Rich and Cax are both going to try to keep their season alive here.
Going into game 3. Future notice though, maybe we should have more bad players on production.
Yeah, it was a real, back in the day we used to, and then a lot of those players have dropped out and we've been replaced by good players, and then all of those players advanced. Legends like Zed that were still playing deep into the night, and Albino Joe. I did my part and lost out early for the stream.
Now, I'm really curious. Looking at this, we got Cax and Blaze on Smashville. This is Blaze's counter pick. I wonder what inspired him to go here.
Yeah, I feel like this is something we've seen a lot out of Rich, so this just must be something he likes to the matchup. Small enough.
Twitch chat? Yeah, that might be the case. Twitch chat, if any of you play Incineroar, I'd love to hear some of your insights. Cax, he's getting hit with those strong hits at ledge. That's been his kryptonite, is just getting killed at ledge. And now he's down, and Incineroar is going to last way longer than the 80% would recommend.
Yeah, this is looking more like game 1 than like game 2. But we'll see. Ooh, opportunity. Not able to convert for Cax. What?
I thought he was gonna get hit. I don't understand.
It's a shame Masahiro Sakurai has left the building because I need an explanation for what the fuck that was.
I think Cax pull out the Game Shark right there.
Well, good timing. If you're gonna save it, when you got your tournaments on the line, would probably be the time to shark it. But beautiful dodge. For
All the time to not have Pikmin.
Yeah, that's that. I think it's the down B that brings all the Pikmin to you. It gives you a few invulnerability frames where you take the damage but you don't get knocked back. But it doesn't matter because Cax doesn't time it again. He gets smacked and whacked off the side
Yes.
Hinge.
Speaking of taking damage, it really looks like Rich is just starting to really adapt to this matchup.
Yeah, Rich seems to have things very on lock here. And now Cax, this is dire for one of the people's sweethearts after a dominant Division 2 Swiss. Could be eliminated here at 1 and 3. It could be a 3 stock of all things. Despite forcing a game 3, it will be Cax with the 3 stock. Well played,
Farewell,
Blaze.
Cax. Unfortunately, this is not Dragon Ball Fighters. You are immortal, and Blaze moves on to the 2-2 round.
All right, folks, so stick around. We will have that update for you as soon as we are able. Until then, I'm so happy I'm not playing it, man. Too much
Wish me luck
stress
later,
for me.
folks. I'm still gonna have that stress. I need to get some more liquor in me. Coming up, we have Joe and Zed on commentary, and you know they're gonna kill it for that